political war of words over Brij Bhushan Singh's acquittal. After court's verdict, Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra launched a scathing attack, taking a swipe at the government over its claims on women empowerment and support for the young people in this country. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has questioned how those who speak about standing with the younger generation, women's empowerment and women's reservation can stand by such a verdict. Listen in.
एक तरफ कहते हैं कि यंग जनरेशन के साथ हैं, एक तरफ महिला सशक्तिकरण की बात है, महिला रिजर्वेशंस की बात है, और दूसरी तरफ ये.
Go across to my colleague Bhavtosh for more on this. Bhavtosh, now as expected, this acquittal has, ignited a war of words in politics here. But I want to understand from you what really happened in the courtroom. Do we have clarity on why the court decided to acquit Brij Bhushan Singh in this particular case?
Hina, the order is not yet out, but if we just go through the charge sheet that has been filed by the Delhi police, at various point of time in the charge sheet, Delhi police had mentioned the allegations are not backed with evidence. At various point of time, they had mentioned in the charge sheet that witness stood by the statement when the statement was recorded before the judicial magistrate. But these witnesses were not corroborated with any independent evidence. Now, the witness gave the statement under section 161 CRPC, then they backed the statement with 164 CRPC, that is recorded before judicial magistrate, and then again the statement was backed with the statement of co-wrestlers and also with their relatives. Now, the evidence they produced were various photographs, as well as they geolocated those locations. But there were no other quote-unquote independent witnesses that might have influenced the court, but we have to wait and see what would have gone through the courts when the court gave its verdict. Now, the entire trial was held in camera. The wrestlers or the survivors in this case had also claimed that they were threatened. Security was provided to them. Remember, this case, in fact, hogged the limelight for a very long time.
Right.
Then Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, has in fact told the Delhi High Court, told the then Commissioner of the Delhi Police that security should be provided, and within 24 hours, Delhi Police had filed the charge sheet and then subsequently took over the investigation.
Right. Stay on with us, Bhavtosh. Let me go across to my colleague Mohit Bhatt as well. And what we're also getting for our viewers right now is another important update. Bajrang Punia, in fact, has also put out the same statement that was released by Vinesh Phogat just a short while ago. And the wrestlers have decided to, challenge this particular verdict that has cleared Brij Bhushan Singh of all the charges. Now, remember, this was Rouse Avenue Court in the national capital, and there are legal options that are still available with the wrestlers in this particular case. Mohit, now, as we've been discussing earlier as well, a political war of words has also been ignited following this verdict. We got a reaction from Priyanka Gandhi Vadra earlier. What is it that BJP MPs, BJP leaders have to say about this verdict?
Well, specifically, I spoke to Brij Bhushan Singh, who is the Member of Parliament, and also who is son of Brij Bhushan Singh. He clearly stated that past 3 years have been ordeal for them. Various allegations were leveled against Brij Bhushan Singh. He also stated that there were calls for hanging him in public, and what exactly the opposition will have to say now. He also pointed out that various opposition parties and people who were raising questions on Brij Bhushan Singh, that what exactly will they do? Will they come out and apologize now? So strong reactions are coming in from the BJP. On the other hand, we see that how Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has come out and said that these people talk about women reservation and now what they are doing. But the order has come from the court. It has nothing to do with the BJP. And the opposition leaders, mainly Hina, are coming out and say that women wrestlers should approach the higher court if they want. But yes,
stay on with us, Mohit. Let me go across to Karishma as well. Karishma, Bajrang Punia has also put out the same statement that was released earlier by Vinesh Phogat.
Well, yes, absolutely. Bajrang Punia and Vinesh Phogat in solidarity together and putting out the same statement on social media as well. He says that कई महिला पहलवान खड़ी रही और कोर्ट में ब्रिज भूषण के खिलाफ लड़ाई लड़ती रही. हमें इस बात का दुख है कि अदालत ने ब्रिज भूषण शरण सिंह को महिला पहलवानों द्वारा लगाए गए यौन हिंसा के आरोपों में दोषी नहीं माना। शुरू दिन से ही सारा तंत्र, सरकार और ये सिस्टम ब्रिज भूषण को बचाने के लिए लगा हुआ है। एंड ही ऑल्सो एंड्स हिज स्टेटमेंट बाय सेइंग द सेम थिंग दैट women wrestlers have already told their legal team to take this case forward in the courts, and they are going to be approaching a higher court against the decision that has been given, against the verdict that has been given today by the Rouse Avenue Court. Remember, Vinesh, Bajrang, Sangeeta, Sakshi, Olympic medalist Sakshi Malik were some of the known faces who became, the part of this protest, who became the faces of this protest. It is, of course, going to be a setback for them that Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh and Vinod Tomar have been given a clean chit, but they say that they're going to continue the fight and they are going to take it to a higher court as well.
Right. Stay on with us, Karishma. In fact, we have now a reaction coming in from Dimple Yadav as well, Samajwadi Party MP, and she has said that wrestlers can challenge this verdict. They may approach higher court, and that's the sense we're also getting from the wrestlers who have started putting out statements as well after the acquittal of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. Listen in.
और जिस तरह से ब्रिज भूषण को जिस रिहा किया गया है, कहा जा रहा है कि जो रेसलर थी वो उत्पीड़न का जो शिकायत थी उस पर उनको रिहा किया गया। किस तरह से
रिहा जो करा गया वो कोर्ट के माध्यम से किया गया। एक केस तो कोर्ट में चल रहा है, अभी रेसलर्स अगर चाहेंगे तो अपना कोर्ट अपर कोर्ट में लेके जाएंगे।
Let's go back to Mohit as well for more on this. Mohit, another reaction coming in from the opposition, this one from Dimple Yadav. You spoke about your conversation with Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh's son, who is now a BJP MP. But I want to understand from you, how have other BJP leaders reacted to this?
Well, in fact, you see, other BJP leaders are saying the order has come from the court, and also they have raised questions on the opposition leaders, saying that these opposition leaders were standing in support of the wrestlers. They were called made from Jantar Mantar at various points to burn alive Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. What exactly they will say now? But very strong reaction has come from Karan Bhushan Singh. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh has also spoken to Times Now. But what he has seen is that the opposition party leaders, when they were asked this question, they are just saying as of now, because the order has come from the court, that the women wrestlers, if they want, if they say, they can go approach the higher court. And as our colleague Karishma was breaking, that how Bajrang Punia and Vinesh Phogat have stated that they will be going to the higher courts, because they say they had to muster a lot of courage to fight against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, and they have raised questions on the order that has come from the Rouse Avenue Court, and now they will be going to the higher court. But when it comes to the political fight, you see, now it is also a narrative war for the BJP, given the fact that how Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, during the last Lok Sabha elections, there were calls for not giving him ticket. He was not given ticket. Various meetings happened between Home Minister Amit Shah, JP Nadda, Brij Bhushan Singh, and it was conveyed to him that he should not consider the elections, given the fact, the sentiment on the ground. His son was given the ticket, and then he won. So clearly, we will surely see more and more reactions coming in. But when it comes to the opposition clearly is saying that if wrestlers wish, they should go to the higher court, given the fact the order has come from the court, and the opposition parties will not comment much on this particular issue.
All right. Thank you, Mohit, for the moment, for joining us with your inputs on the story. Let me quickly go across to Deepankar as well. Deepankar, when is the order copy likely? Because we also want to know what led to this. So far, the sense we've got is that probably, as Bhavtosh was also mentioning earlier, the allegations were not backed by evidence. So probably the prosecution failed to prove the charges, the allegations that were made.
Well, yes, the order copy is likely to be out by the evening, and it has been argued by the Counsel for Defence, the Counsel for Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, that the prosecution had failed to produce any kind of evidence. It was also pointed out that there were material inconsistencies in the statement that have been recorded of the victim wrestlers, and that there is a substantial amount of delay between the filing of the FIR, the filing of the complaint, and the actual commitment of the offence. So these were the factors that were pointed out by the defence, by the Counsel for Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. However, on the other hand, the Counsel for State and the Counsel for Victim had maintained that there are sufficient evidence to frame Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh and to convict him in this entire case. However, the court leaned towards the arguments that we can say that lean towards the arguments of the Counsel for Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. But we will have to wait and watch as to what the observations does the judge made, what was weighing on his mind while he was writing the order. So all this thing will be clear when the order copy comes out, and that is supposed to happen by today evening. So we will have to wait and watch as to what were the observations that the court has given regarding this entire case. But as we can see, there are statements coming, which means that the legal battle is going to continue, and it is a long way to go.
Right. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us with your inputs, Deepankar as well as Bhavtosh. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this big story.